They just hang you, like in the Dark Ages. Make a display of your corpse. They just hang you, shoot you, whatever. They can't even remember. That's kind of what happened, right? It wasn't that. It wasn't the fat man says with a wheeze. We didn't shoot him. That's it. That's the weak one. You flushed him out. Now go in for the kill. Fat Angus, huh? He's gonna rat on the others? Officer, you will be next if you don't shut up. The old man reaches for his belt, but his voice is strangely calm. Firearm. A Glace 08 or a 38 caliber pistol. Either is small enough for you to have missed. He's on to you. He knows what you're trying to do. Shit. So what do? We got shot here once already. Okay? So it's not like this isn't a possibility. Look at Kim first. let's go with the safe option. Alright, let's see what Kimmy says. The lieutenant has put down his notebook. His hand is resting on his holster. He gives you an imperceptible nod. Well, what does that mean? Oh, I don't fucking know. So should we continue to press Angus or turn to Theo? The Angus option would be, or what? You're gonna kill me like you killed him? For no fucking reason? Or Theo, what happens if I keep talking? You're gonna kill me too, in this bar, for nothing? I'm thinking we should keep talking to Angus, right? We found the weakness. Let's pour, you know, pour our resources to exploiting that. We didn't kill him. We didn't even hang him. He was dead when... That's what I thought, guys. Ever since our witness, who didn't actually witness anything, said what the thing was that he witnessed, that he didn't witness. That's what I was thinking. The guy was dead already and they just, you know, hung him, they strung him up on the tree. Shut up, Angus! Lizzie says. So he was dead before you hanged him, huh? Fatty. The little guy hits Angus on the back of the head, a loud slap. Say one more thing to the cops and I'll kill ya. Titus, Dennis! Stand down or I'll beat your head in. Theo, take your hand off the belt. This isn't 31. I've got this under control. Boy, you shot me the first time I made a mistake right here, I believe. Now he's saying, take your hand off the belt, this isn't 31. Okay. The room falls quiet. So quiet you can hear Angus wheeze. Angie, where's your goddamn inhaler? You sound like you're dying. I left it home. I can't get it. I'm too fucked. I'm sorry. But he's just accepting that he's dying right here? Nah, come on. So you agree, huh, that we chose the right answer? The right option? We went with the Angus beef burger instead of the Theo what? Theo veggie salad. I like that choice. Now I'm hungry. Why are you so fucking fat, Angus? Lizzie snaps at him. Now it's all pointless because of you. You wasted my time. I told you, Titus. I told you just give her up. Now she's the one making the mistake. Lizzie! He turns to the fixer. Your help is no longer needed here. Go tell Everard. Fine, I'll tell him. After a long walk along the coast, she walks off without looking back. You're in, he's all yours. Questions upon questions. But first, before we do any more here, Gimme, we did it. The lieutenant gives a smile only you can see. Hell yeah, we did it. Boys, we did it. I'm sorry I made you guys fight. Me too. So you didn't kill him, huh? Oh, that's the one. He was already dead, huh? Yeah. You hanged the corpse to cover up the real cause of death, the bullet in his head. Yes. Why? Because the girls asked us to. They were in some shit. Did she kill him? Caught. I have no idea. The girl says she didn't. What happened Sunday night? Here goes. That might be the full extent of the story. Oh, probably not. Probably not. But this might be, you know, just a minor moment of truth right there, I guess. Claudia came down. He points to the stairs.
Wow.
She seemed really out of it. Drugged up, even more than usual. Thank you. Thank you for the 10 biddies. Wow, yeah, you are absolutely right. That is a wow moment right there. And that happened, by the way. That happened, even though we messed up the 28% roll. Somehow we still made it, though. It's very interesting. So yeah, Claudia, drugged up even more than usual. Bug-eyed and gurning, you know, not in a fun way. It looked like she'd redosed after something went down. I've seen that look before. She was scared. I knew someone had died. How did you know? I've done this job for 10 years. I've seen it before. It's the politician in the motel room with the dead hooker scenario. Only in reverse. So the hooker is alive and the politician is dead? Okay. Good analogy, boss. You don't get to talk yet, Shanky. You're still on the bench, and you keep taking it easy too, Angus. So he's still alive, Angus. Crybaby. That's okay with the fat man still wheezing there. He couldn't speak if he wanted to. Well, what happened then? We went upstairs. Sure as day, the merc was dead, and there was a bullet hole through the window. Dirty sheets and bottles everywhere. Alright, well, they did party a lot. But a bullet hole through the window is kinda interesting. Tips patched the window, and the corpse we hanged. Alright, so who's Tibby Tips? The 8th Hardy? Nah, he's my brother. He's in the window replacement business. So if Klasia didn't kill him, why this whole goddamn cover-up? You may have noticed our girl's in some shit of her own. I didn't notice anything. What kind of shit are we talking about? The can't show up on police radar kind? There are people after her. From the old world where she came from. These people, who are they? They're powerful, connected to the moral intern. She's clearly afraid for her life. Says if she showed up in our system, in your systems, she'd be ghosted away. That's all he knows. That's all she's told him. And why would you help someone like that? By taking on a murder? Why would I? I guess we abide all sorts of runaways and losers here. It's a Martinez thing. That's quite interesting, huh? So they admitted to committing this murder, even though nobody actually committed this murder, someone else committed this murder. What a weird thing to do. Anyway though, this has just taken an unexpected turn. So we are now looking for, I don't know, a hitman from the old world? Is that what we're looking for now? Who killed the merc? Any leads? Not yet, just some ideas. She says the shot came from outside, behind the window somewhere, so that's a clue. What are you thinking? I'm thinking someone's past caught up with them, either hers or his. Hers, you mean? I mean the people after Klasia. Ow! Thank you for the 50 bits, Panda. My ears. Oh boy, my ears. But thank you, much appreciated. Coming in with the John Cena. Oh man. Alright, here goes. I think it's okay again. I think I can hear something again. Felt like the perfect time for this moment in the story. Yeah. Okay, yeah, so her past caught up with her, huh? You mean the people after Klasia? Maybe the shot missed. Maybe it was meant for her. I like that, Eugene says. Been thinking the same thing myself. And you had ideas about his past too? I do. One of those mercenary buddies of his could have done it. They got guns, training, years of bad blood probably. Or it could have been someone else from Krenel. Tell you what I'd do. Check out the coast for vantage points. Maybe consult with a ballistics buddy of mine. That's what I'd do. If I wasn't too busy doing this clown dance with you. He's calm now, Volition says. Threw all that turmoil away and became himself again. Alright, we're getting somewhere, man. This is good, this is awesome. Whose idea was it to hang him, though? Hers? In a manner of speaking? Whatever do you mean? We had help from another girl. It was her idea to hang him, and I liked it for political reasons. It sent a good message. It's her, isn't it? The missing eighth Hardy. That's the other girl. The big guy turns to Glenn, who's about to say something. The blonde shuts his mouth before a word escapes. I'll say it again. All the Hardy Boys are right here, cop. That woman is just affiliated with the Hardy Boys. You don't know her anyway. So, she is a person of interest, and they're trying to, not give us any leads here. And we're also still looking for that female truck driver that we couldn't find anywhere. Maybe that is her. You're gonna stonewall me if I ask more about her, aren't you? Glad you understand that. Wow. This story seems intense, oh yeah? It does, it actually does, yeah. That's because we're finally getting back to the gist of it. We're back onto the solving murder mystery here. And thank you for another 10 biddies, Panda. Thank you. And thank you, Titus. I'll go talk to her for the last time. Probably not the last time. But we'll go and talk to her. You do that, but hey cop, before you go, Claudia came to Martinez to hide. Many of us did. This is where you wash up when there's nowhere left to go. The Union takes you in. Now she refused that protection, but you would still prefer if we didn't take her away. That's right. If we didn't take care of the people who end up here in this place, this place would just be a couple of ruins and some cargo containers. Look at him, looking out for his boys and girls. We'll take that into account, Timothy Kitsuragi says. Well, I don't know, she seems mighty suspicious. So yeah, I can't promise that. Can't promise that we're not gonna arrest and maybe shoot her. Although that wouldn't make sense, right? You don't arrest someone and then shoot them. Right, here we go. This is the last time you have lied to us, miss. Tell me everything. Or die right here. Where are you standing? Come on, Claudia.
It's always good to see you.
Not this time, I can guarantee you that. Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come. The Hardy Boys have told us what really happened. I understand. You don't really look surprised, huh? You were expecting this? I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police. You goddamn right. For what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time. If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time? Because of the Hardys, I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me out of the shit I'd gotten into. Is she implying that the Hardy Boys are the law authority? Can't believe it. That's not a good enough reason though. You're right, there's more. More? You answer to the coalition government, and, by extension, the moral intern. She reaches for a new cigarette. Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea as she's done time and time again. A grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the horizon, wine dark in the evening light. What lies beyond it? The Pale, the Monte Isola, the Occident, and then Oranje, the old world. Is that why you're looking over your shoulder? You're afraid of the moral lantern? You share a database with them. You send people to their courts. What's going on? What the hell did you do, girl? Just business, but bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records officer, they will find me. And they will kill me. See? I knew that. They will kill me. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, and I'll be dead. Well, then I'm fucked, yeah? For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me. Actually, this murder did have a little to do with her. Yeah, I'm also thinking, I think that makes the most sense right now, huh? That they were actually trying to kill her? Although she's still here, so why doesn't the shooter, just try again? Shoot her right now. What did you do to have these people after you? What happened? Yeah, okay, let's start with that. It's not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Revachol or even in Oranje. So what exactly did you do? Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company, the kind you really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers, 2 decades worth of accounting. I need the names of the companies involved, Timothy says, and who hired you. The job was Lusdoin County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Loose Cap conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them. As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they are after me too, along with Loose Cap and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive. Loose Cap Encyclopedia says, these people engineer financial disasters in second world countries. The conglomerate also includes the Bank of Consecration, Eyersburg, and the popular Papalolo line of dairy products. Papalolo! Yeah, Papa fucking Lolo wants to kill me. I'm sure there are people who have done much worse than that. Sure, I'm not a war criminal, but it was bad. People lost their jobs. Good people too, not just the C-suite. A lot of people got hurt, but that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder. Yo, this is, background story. This is important. But yeah, more important is to know what the hell really happened here. What happened the night he died? We were there. She points to the window. The silhouette of the bed is visible. Together. In bed, I mean. Tell me exactly what happened. Okay. He was in a kneeling position. Okay. I did not expect that. But we were asking for it, so here we go. He was in a kneeling position. He had just entered me. I was on my back looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass. I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open, dumb. I could see. I could. A great pain moves through her, a dark and indefinite wave. She continues in spite of it. I knew he was dead before he fell down on top of me. Then what happened? He was heavy. I pushed him off and fell to the floor. There. She points through the window. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs. I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came. That is very interesting though, huh? She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails. Your cigarette, miss? Oh. I'm sorry this happened to you. So am I. What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible, Kimmy says. 11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight. That's okay. Were you inebriated? Not as much as usual. That's a good answer, huh, to that question. Next time, you know, at a traffic, what's it called? Traffic stop? Like when the police pulls you over and is asking you, did you drink something today? Then, you know, you should answer, not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking. Wait, Titus said she was gurning her jaw off, much more than usual. Ha 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 ha. Did we just catch you? Lying to us again, girl. You gotta stop doing that. Titus said you look pretty high. Oh yeah. I did one of his lines just to clear my head. After he dead, right? What else you gonna do? Good thinking. Clear your head. You should clear your head as well. You know, get into his mindset. Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this? Kimmy, staying on point. I like it. No. What did you do then? Nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room, downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot, just a little. He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore, so I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway down the stairs. I knew there would be people there. Alright, and what happened then? Sylvie was tending the bar. So she's the girl, huh? Okay. She's the girl we've been looking for. A lot of people were there, actually. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too.
Wow.
Who's Ruby? Wow, wow, wow. Who's Ruby? Thank you for the 10 biddies. Who's Ruby?